All right, so we've got some really interesting stuff to dig into today.
Yeah.
We're talking about those essential building blocks,
Yeah. Right.
primary metabolite.
The fundamental ingredients.
Exactly. And all the clever ways that scientists and industrial biotech folks are figuring out how to get organisms to make more of them.
Yeah. It's a fascinating challenge.
Yeah.
How do we encourage these organisms to produce more of what we need?
Right.
And your sources actually point to a really key first step,
Okay.
which is introducing changes.
Mutations.
Mutations. You
Yeah.
got it. In these organisms.
So basically kind of messing with the,
Yeah.
the instructions
The instruction
in
manual.
genetic code
Exactly.
to see if we can get a better outcome.
It's like tweaking a recipe,
Yeah.
but on a very, very fundamental level.
And at a much deeper level.
Yeah. And what's so interesting is that the sources you provided,
Yeah.
they outline these three main categories for making these changes.
Yeah. Chemical, physical, and
even biological methods.
biological. Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So it's not just one thing. It's like a whole toolkit.
It is a toolkit for scientists to target different types of genetic changes.
Right. Because I imagine, depending on what you're trying to do,
Absolutely.
you might need a different approach.
Precisely.
Yeah. Okay. So you've messed with the code of the recipe. Now,
Well, now here comes the really crucial part.
okay.
It's not enough to just introduce changes,
Right. You can make a million changes, and most of them are probably
Exactly. Most of them could be useless or even harmful.
right. Just break the whole thing.
Exactly. So that's where screening and selection come in.
So like finding the winners.
Exactly. We're looking for those rare mutants
Okay.
that actually produce significantly more
Of whatever we're after.
of the desired primary metabolite.
Right. So how do you even go about doing that?
Well, there are a variety of methods, and your sources actually detail a few. It's a very meticulous process,
I bet that's...
sifting through all these possibilities to find those high performers.
So like imagine
Imagine like panning for gold.
yeah, exactly.
You're looking for those little nuggets.
The gold nuggets, yeah.
Among all the sand and gravel.
And you've got all these tools to help you find those nuggets.
Exactly. And one way to think about this
Okay.
is, let's say we're looking for a secreted metabolite,
Okay.
something that the organism releases.
Mm-hmm.
We might use agar plates.
Like Petri dishes?
Exactly. Petri dishes with a special ingredient
Okay.
and an indicator dye.
Oh, interesting.
So if a colony of microorganisms is producing more of that metabolite,
Yeah.
it'll actually cause a more intense color change.
Oh, that's cool. So you can visually see like, oh, that one's doing something.
Exactly. You can see it.
That's really neat.
Yeah. And that allows us to select
The winners.
the winners. Exactly.
That's really cool. I like that.
And the amazing thing is, this isn't just theoretical. Your sources give us real-world examples.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Let's talk about those.
We're talking about increasing the production of things like amino acids.
Oh, wow. So important.
Vital for so many things.
For everything, yeah.
Protein synthesis, pharmaceuticals,
Right.
and citric acid.
Oh, yeah. That's a big one.
A workhorse in the food and chemical industries.
Yeah. They use that for everything.
And what's so fascinating here
Yeah.
is that by understanding these techniques, we can make industries
Yeah.
way more efficient.
Right.
Produce larger quantities of these essential compounds.
So it's like we're learning the secrets to really getting things done.
It's like unlocking the potential.
Yeah. And I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Like if you can make food production more sustainable
Absolutely.
or, create more cost-effective
That
pharmaceuticals,
has huge implications.
that's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
So for everyone listening,
Yeah.
this is how we get more of the stuff
The
that,
fundamental ingredients.
that makes the world go round.
Yeah.
It's this process of tweaking and selecting and refining.
And optimizing.
It's really amazing to me that
Yeah.
like we're able to do this.
It is remarkable.
Like these techniques have such a wide-ranging effect.
And it really makes you think about the future.
Yeah. Where could this go?
What doors does this open?
Yeah.
If we can strategically enhance the production of these building blocks.
Through mutation and selection.
Exactly. What could we achieve?
That's a huge question.
It is.
That's a really big question. So, okay, so to wrap it up,
Yeah.
scientists have figured out how to boost the production of these essential metabolites
By introducing genetic variations.
and then carefully picking out the best ones.
The most productive organisms.
Yeah, and I think the final thought here
Yeah.
is how are future breakthroughs going to build on these methods?
Right.
Like, what's next?
How will they revolutionize how we produce the materials that shape our lives?
That's the big question.
It is a big question.
Yeah, it's exciting to think about.
It is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Well, this has been really interesting.
Yeah, I've enjoyed this.
Yeah, me too.
Great.
Great. Thanks.
See ya.